This past fall, I had the opportunity to student teach at Tolliver Intermediate. During my time at Tolliver, I met so many amazing people who showed me the ropes of becoming an educator. Everyone at Tolliver welcomed me with open arms and smiles, and for that I will be forever grateful. Everyone there has always wanted the best for me and to see me succeed as a teacher. My cooperating teachers have taught me so many valuable lessons, and they weren't just mentors towards me, but friends as well. I was a recipient of the CAPE Student Teacher Scholarship based on competitive essay and recommendations from faculty at CU and my cooperating teachers at Tolliver. I met so many amazing students as well. They have taught me not only how to be a good teacher, but how to be a teacher that listens and takes the perspective of all of my students into consideration. I'm so happy that I now get to call the people at Tolliver my co-workers, and I'm so grateful and blessed for the opportunity. The administration has been so kind and helpful towards me, so I just thank everyone at Tolliver for welcoming me and giving me a chance.
My very first day at BATE, which was January 3rd, was a professional development day. And walking in, it did not take very long at all for me to feel like I was welcomed. I was accepted. I'm a non-traditional student. I did the family thing first. I just turned 36, but it didn't matter. They all welcomed me. I was able to participate in group discussions during this professional development day. I was able to ask questions, share ideas, work in groups. I got to take tons of notes. It was an experience that I'm not sure some of my other classmates in my cohort have gotten to have yet. So I was very lucky that that was my first day. In pre-practicum in my first placement, I was more regarded as a student, and that was fine. But here I'm regarded as a teacher, as an equal. Here is some things that I'm going to be working on with my students during some of my solo weeks. My narrative writing agenda, this is just some things that I have jotted down as notes to finalize. Student teacher, first time doing this with a class. I'm really looking forward to it. This is figurative language, which was a 2-day lesson that I had created for the students to finish up their poetry unit. I was going to encourage the students to read with gusto and kind of get into that mindset of public speaking. That's one of my hopes, is to be able to help them flourish in that aspect. But these are just a few things that I've had so much support on and feedback as a non-traditional student. Going into this, it is a very different experience, but it's one that's worth it, and it's worth sticking through. And being at BATE is one of those experiences that you will not forget.
I wanted to tell you a little bit about why you should come to student teach in our school district. What I love the most about the Danville school system would be the kids. I really love them. They're so sweet. They're interesting and clever and thoughtful and observant and so aware of the world around them and eager to make connections to that world, what's happening with them in their own lives, and the texts that we read. They really demand that I bring my very best to the classroom every day. And I found that I thrive in that situation just as much as they do. I also really love the diversity of our school system. I really get to know them and their families and our community, and I'm really passionate about the work that we're doing here. So I encourage you to join us. You'll be so happy that you did.